Hey folks, this is Matt Rainwater here, and today we're going to read from episode 2 of Trailer Park Warlock. So this is intended as a commentary track. I'm also going to read along, so you get to hear me make some funny voices and give you my opinion of the story now that I'm reading through it again after, it's been a little bit, right, since I made it. So here we go. Trailer Park Warlock, the oldest trick in the book. Peace. Peace, I say. Move your hex and then we'll talk about peace. Never. Equius's judgment is final. Well, that's too bad then. What art thou? Ag! No! The burn of the natives! That's just the beginning. I know 55 methods of Equimancer combat, and each is worse than the last. I don't know what those other 50, I guess that would be the other 54 methods are, dear reader. Note also 55. If you're reading season 3, you'll find out pretty soon why I'm saying that. There's a number that shows up a lot in the rest of season 3. Now, remove the hex. As thou wilt. This is a pretty good panel. This is, it's interesting because there's some stuff from the old episodes that, I'm like, oh, this artwork isn't too bad. And there's a lot of stuff in the old episodes where it's like, yeah, it is kind of bad, but that's my opinion. Poof. Ernie's back in order, Jake. Good. Like this right here. Did I ever make a name for the, I don't think I made a name for the character of the wife, but her tiny little figure, I guess, she's so far in the background, it's not that big of a deal, but good Lord, I really simplified that figure. Anyhow, but I think you forgot someone, Equimancer. Ah, yes. How could I? Whack. Enough of this. Let that be thy remedy for now. Thou consider Sorry. Thou consider thyself a worthy warlock, then break the hex on thine own. I like this panel a lot. This is a cool panel. Ha ha ha. Hee hee. I like this panel a lot too, actually. I haven't done a 3-point shot in a long time. This is so 3-point as in 3-point perspective. The perspective's a little wonky, like this radio tower in the background. It's kind of going off to a different vanishing point, but still, it's not bad. It's a fun looking shot. I should try and do another one in the near future. Oh my God, Jake, that's the oldest trick in the book. Hee hee hee. Don't remind me. Ha ha ha. So, you think you'll be back? Probably not. Most Equimancers hide out somewhere else once their cover's been blown. You think there are any more natural-born horses left at this point? Ah, yes, one of the most crucial bits of lore in Trailer Park Warlock. What with all the Equimancers out there? Not likely. Though if you ask me, the very first horse was probably just an Equimancer. Eventually, I am going to make an episode that is entirely dedicated to, this dilemma, which is that are horses real in the universe of Trailer Park Warlock, and which came first, the Equimancer or the horse? I really do intend on doing that eventually. As of this video, I have not confronted this this quandary, this dilemma, this paradox. What's up? Oh, I was just thinking this is a pretty good look for you. Wait, really? By the way, it did crack me up how many people were thirsty for Horse Jake. in this episode. I don't think there's ever gonna be a horse Jake again. I mean, maybe it could happen. Are you kidding me? Darla, what are you? I think something's up with you. Crap. Alchemancy. So, in the original, for those of y'all who have followed me long enough, in the original, I guess I could just say draft of this story, Jake turned into a horse, right, and then start floating from alchemancy, and then that was it. This was the end of the episode. And then when I got picked up by Webtoon to become a featured artist with Trailer Park Warlock, we ended up adding on to the end of this episode. So the next batch of panels, the art is actually slightly different for multiple reasons, right? It was made years later because, like I said last time, this was drawn way, way long ago, back in 2012, 2013 maybe. I think it was 2012, maybe in 2011. So this is older artwork, and once we get into these new panels, you can kind of tell there's like a difference in art style, because it's been it's been years later, but then also this is when I started drawing digitally. So all these panels were done probably on an old Wacom Cintiq computer. I can't quite remember, but drawn in Clip Studio and all that stuff. So here we go. Darla, I'm gonna need you to get me to a guy who knows a guy. I'll go get the rope. This panel cracks me up. Be right back. Be right back, Jake. All right. I need more panels of people sitting on the ceiling. I love that panel. What in the hell? And this character, I need to figure out how to put him into the story just a little bit more. I added, so whenever we are in the trailer park, I try and put him in because he kind of gives a certain amount of groundedness to the story. Because, I mean, there's a lot of crazy fantasy stuff happening. It's good to have a character who's just like not at all interested in any of it, which is why I like his involvement in the last episode of this season where he's like dodging Jake's barbecue party because he's like, oh, this thing's a cult. Ma, what's that? And then of course there's Nate, right? Nate figures pretty prominently in this season because he makes the golem that Jake ends up using, but he's going to figure even more prominently in season 3 in the second half. And his mom's going to figure a little bit more prominently. I actually changed the character model for his mom just a little bit because I think I didn't really put a lot of thought into it in this early stage because I didn't think I was going to draw her that often. And I'm drawing her a little bit more in season 3. So I changed up her character model in a way that I think actually makes a little bit more sense. That cat, I don't think we're ever going to see again. And Jake's a horse balloon. You hanging in there? Yeah, just please hold that rope as tight as you can. No promises, Jake. That ain't funny, Darla. The end. That's the end of the first 2 episodes. Or the first 2-parter. There's a lot of 2-parters in this first season. All right, well, this is fun. I enjoy reading this with y'all. I hope if you're enjoying it, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And we will talk again soon. We'll read episode 3, Jake and the Rattlesnake, next time. All right? Talk to you later. All right. Bye. Later.